Thanks very much, guys, for joining me today. And just by way of introduction, I've got Marten Mickos, who's the Chief Executive Officer of MySQL. I've got Rich Green, who's the Executive Vice President of Sun's software business. And I've got the world-renowned Greg Papadopoulos, Chief Technology Officer of Sun Microsystems, is to announce this week, which is that Sun is going to be putting $1 billion behind the M in LAMP. Maybe we could just start out with, who is MySQL?
So we are the world's most popular open source database. We come under the GPL license. We're distributed in Linux distros, Solaris distros, many other distros. And we are known as the online database, the database that powers websites, Web 2.0 companies, telecom providers. So you may have heard of companies like Yahoo, Google.
I'm sorry, what was that? Google?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I've heard. I think I've used their service.
Facebook, Second Life, Wikipedia, and so on, who run and depend on.
So really the core of the web economy.
Yes, very much so. And that's our focus. We never focus on the old stuff. We focus on the new modern online world. And we are actually the only database that was designed post-internet. So
right.
We were designed when the internet existed. All other databases were designed in a time where everything was offline and it was back office. We have about 50,000 people downloading it every single day from our website.
A day?
A day.
That's a lot.
50,000 a day. Or the world self-divides into those who are ready to spend time to save money and those who are ready to spend money to save time.
Exactly.
And we have about 1,000 times more of those who are ready to spend time than money. But they help us develop the product. They're the best engineers in the world. They spread the word. They are the ones who are making us successful.
So you've got both the power of the community and the power of the marketplace.
So the biggest transaction volumes today are not with banks anymore. It is with the websites, web e-commerce things, telecom, mobile network providers. They have the biggest volumes. We have one customer with 250 billion transactions a quarter. It's much more than most banks have.
And the rigor of the technology, the quality of the technology that we've seen enables a 250 million transactions to actually work.
And this is one of those rare acquisitions where we can optimize our storage business for MySQL, our server business for MySQL, our microelectronics business for MySQL, our software business for MySQL, and our service organization for MySQL. So it's really at the center of the Venn diagram of all these disparate businesses, and just a huge opportunity for innovation.
We can do exactly that, and whether it's on our hardware or others, on our operating system or others, we're going to keep pushing the envelope until to ensure that we provide the widest variety of options for customers for MySQL support, and then world-class enterprise support, so that people can go from early deployments to mission-critical deployments, just like you said. The value that these two companies can bring together is just fabulous.
So we can really take then the beginnings, the MySQL business as it is today, and really take it to the largest enterprises in the world and basically say, you should feel comfortable now going into mission-critical deployments, and we as a global vendor, one of the most important service providers in the marketplace, can really give you the peace of mind to go run the largest systems in the world. So we're going to be driving more investment into the MySQL community on Linux, on Windows, on Solaris, on Nokia's new platform just announced.
And on Dell, HP, and IBM, as well as some systems on different operating systems. Okay.
I think we found our Solaris mascots.
Hi guys. How are you?
Yeah, it's very much in the core of what a lot of our systems have been doing historically, is running large-scale databases and being mission critical, really dependent, trustworthy systems. And there's a level of the qualities we put in systems around emphasis on I/O or memory capacity and bandwidth, and just the idea that there's a whole stack there to go engineer against and optimize against. And now there's really what has been an essential ingredient to all of this, right? The database.
The fit between these two organizations in our business model is about perfect. And what's even better is, as Martin noted, it is the de facto standard, the most widely accepted open source database worldwide. It's in customers that Sun would love to go visit, love to offer values beyond what MySQL can offer today. So being able to introduce ourselves to those customers is fantastic. In trade, being able to go into our existing customers, those customers who are already deploying MySQL, and being able to offer greater value. We have thousands of people in the field We're going to train them in 90 days to provide 7x24 enterprise support for MySQL deployments. The value that these two companies can bring together is just fabulous.
For us, we really view that there are three separate constituencies that we're going to try to serve in actually pursuing this relationship. First and foremost, we're collectively, we're putting $1 billion behind the M in LAMP. We believe that the platform you just described, which customers across the world, traditional customers as well as new customers, they've already discovered it. You've done such a good job of creating that platform around the world. We just want to go add to the community. We're going to be announcing, Greg's going to be announcing shortly, some new relationships with the academic community to go put real dollars into the research around, well, what's actually happening on the web and how do we go fuel that. Secondly, for our investor community, $1 billion is a lot of money. But our expectation is we're going to get a terrific return. The database marketplace alone is a $15 billion marketplace, and you represent a little over a third of 1%.
Right.
And yet you're the fastest growing, and we think we can accelerate that growth. So clearly, we think there's going to be a good financial return there. And then finally, for customers, again, they've already discovered MySQL. They've already decided, they've already committed, they're already in deployment, from Google and Facebook to automobile companies and retailers and telecommunications companies. And we're going to go give them fantastic global service and support across the world. And then we're going to add in not only 10,000 engineers at Sun, whose wisdom and perspective has really helped evolve the database marketplace broadly, but we're also going to combine all of the communities that we've been able to build up over time as well, so that we can just fuel more innovation and more opportunity. I think for the core customers we care about, those that see IT as a competitive advantage, they don't think IT doesn't matter. They think IT matters a lot. It's the core of their company. And I think together we're going to have just a fabulous value proposition for all three constituencies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, we couldn't be more excited. And congratulations. It's going to be great having you be a part of Sun. Thanks.
Will absolutely be. Thank you, Jonathan.
Good.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's so smart. When do I get one of those shirts?
Sorry.